wood spring because you put it in the bag.
Alright, in that case,
Yeah,
you know,
I
you could
think
never
he- yeah,
prove
he
me
had
wrong
that
or
much.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
Unless
maybe
you
the magic. Oh, sorry.
So I was just going to say, unless you were kind enough simply to tell me what you were doing. But
Yeah, well,
And I will.
one day.
One day, we'll never find out.
Or maybe the magic detected his intentions.
Oh, as we are traveling along the way, by the way, I don't know, is everyone back?
Yeah.
Jake. Oh yes, we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was back ages ago.
So this is interesting. What happens now?
Anyway, so I'll sort of do this. Thea will be taking the lead, and at a certain point where I sort of said before where she was going to plan to stop, she will start she will call to the guy to
hang
the
on,
river
wait.
and start leaving him off the road. Yeah.
Before you do that, like, as soon as we leave the tower, you know, I'm gonna start talking about how strange the mages were. Like, you know, they were really not our friends. They had a demon in their basement or in their catacombs, and none of them rushed to help us. They basically left us alone. And then we got attacked by guardians at 2 different occasions.
Indeed.
And we couldn't get any information out of them. So they were, you know, so mysterious that, yeah, you know, it doesn't make any sense.
Indeed.
They were definitely not friends of ours.
Yeah, no.
You never thought to ask. But yeah.
Yeah, and you were going around
You
trying
have to say that because we see what we see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran
Garion is
past the
used to
guy
mages.
standing with all the turrets not even coming to assist us.
Garion is used to a mage, so he's quite okay with the way they were acting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
but
did.
You're not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, out of game, I will
Content.
quickly throw out and mention, or as a friendly reminder, the thing they were doing. They were guarding the entrance. That is, you know, in case you were wondering, that is
You were aware
definitely
of that.
what they were doing. Yeah. I just wanted to throw it out there as a friendly. Oh, by the way, don't forget that, buddy. Just
Yeah, but there's still the other details, and we don't know.
yes, of course.
all
Yeah, I was purely mentioning it so you
I
didn't
didn't
know.
know.
In an overall perspective from my character, they didn't seem like good people.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. They seemed a
And-
bit
and-
off. I
Yeah,
can't
and from
deny that.
from Fear's perspective, you know, she went here to hunt undead, and she found corruption. In a way.
Well, you would have did it, but you guys fucked with my story, which is great. Actually, I quite love the this.
Yeah, but you know,
Okay, a bit of insight. My character really doesn't like mages.
yeah.
He's
So
more
we're giving examples of why we wanted to leave.
Mm.
Just telling each other that, I guess.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about as we're riding off.
Sweet. With that in mind, if you guys
Hang
ever
on. What were you saying, Daniel?
So at you know some point along the path, probably you know about an hour's ride, when Tenon is starting to look better, capable of handling himself, she'll start to sort of call to the other ones and ride off the road and ask them to follow her. And she'll just leave.
Whoever follows with no problem.
Yeah.
That's great. We will roll with that momentarily, because I've got to set as a point. I know exactly when I will throw you guys into the fray. And I've even set up a map ready for you. It's not a very impressive one. I simply duplicated one of my maps and redid it.
Can't you just do the one we did when we was attacked by a troll?
Oh, maybe he did do that.
No, I did
Because
the bandit
it's-
one.
Oh, you can use the troll one.
Oh, throw us in
did
the
you
fray,
do that?
like, do your part of the roleplay or game or what have you.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, I told him.
Sorry, it was a turn of phrase. But yeah, sorry, I'm just doing the math. That would be 5 miles, so you'd have 35 to go. Sweet. Okay, let's do this. You guys go through.
I'm almost as excited to go through this portal as Garion is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just anxious.
I like it. I like the
Will this-
enthusiasm. This shit is building up. This shit's
Will
getting
this be my
intense.
death? I wonder.
Garion has a good reason to be excited.
Why?
Just Raven.
Don't you remember what was in the backstory, Clive?
Oh, yes. So I keep forgetting you have this really badass backstory.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
private
well.
message you exactly why he's happy about this.
Yeah.
Ooh, I shall zoom in on this so the Twitch can see. because
Alright.
not much else doing except following.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So,
This
you,
music is sinister.
you are suddenly here. The floor is covered in ice and snow. You feel very, very cold. The moment you return, your raven is on your shoulder. He appears to have flung right to you. He came in the direction of the motherfucking patron guy that's right in front of you.
Alright,
Oh,
okay.
nice. That's cool. I'm adding experience boost for that, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Plus 50. Dude, honestly, I have a random sheet with all the extras you guys are getting. Garion is in the fucking lead right now. It's ridiculous.
I put so much effort into this character
Yeah.
to flesh him out
I love it.
as much as possible.
Brilliant. You're probably going to level up at least once. At any rate, you're here. You feel very cold. When you breathe, and of course the, I'm smoking thing comes out. And the atmosphere is very disturbing. And you see before you a man with a weird high hat, striped suit, and he's just standing there with his hands behind his back, and he is looking at you.
I cock an eyebrow. Who are you and where the hell are we?
Greetings. Farewell. Hello. And goodbye.
Hello?
I lean over to Gary and this guy has lost his mind.
I have a feeling he's more than he seems.
Hmm.
He either means us intense harm, or he's going to be playing tricks on us, I feel.
Again,
Shame
who
me.
are you and where is this?
I'd ask you the same if I cared, but I don't, so I won't. I am the patron of riddles.
Did you see where we came from?
Would you all like to roll a quick history check?
Oh god.
Either history or
God.
religion, one or the other.
Oh, okay. One is better than the other, so
Yeah,
I'll roll
that's
that one.
why. Both of them apply.
Mine is the same.
Ah, that's
Mine is
fine
the
then.
fucking same. Wait a
19.
second.
Alright.
3.
Oh, that's bad. The moment he says it, you don't recognize it at all. However, Garion vaguely recalls a patron of riddles being a lesser god in this world. You just remember the name and you remember there was a story behind him, that's all you really recall. You don't know specifics.
I'll whisper to Eamon and say, I've heard stories, and the patron of riddles is meant to be a lesser god of some description. I don't know whether he's harmful or benevolent.
A god among men, a man amongst gods.
Does he say that?
He says that.
Well, this is the second time. I mean,
Accepted in neither circles.
So, you are here in my plane. I'm curious. Would you like to play a game?
Sword style.
What kind of game?
Fair game.
That was very off the top of my head. I quite like that.
Yeah.
That fucker rhymed. Fuck you, Fly. Die.
no, it's the sword
I
thing.
think I feel it.
Do you wanna play a game?
But yeah, he leans in a bit. He's like, would you like to play a game?
What kind of game?
Riddles, puzzles, tricks, and anything else.
This is when you need more minds.
What is the
can
point?
you-
What are the points of these games?
If you figure out my riddle, you continue further on. If you figure out the riddle, a question can be answered. If you don't figure it out, we will continue on. You bore me enough, I will cast you out back home.
I see.
Is that a sound in your game saying that?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
And that would give me a headache.
I'll turn it down a bit.
Alright.
If
I
it
have
keeps...
I have really good bass in my headset, and that was, way too heavy.
My apologies. If it keeps going,
I
you're
know.
going to have to turn it down. I never got far enough forward to hear this part. But yeah, he says, he says that.
Dead or alive?
I can't hear it.
Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Sorry. I remember I slashed it to 19 and 20. I forgot the rule. You do know it. It is Doran, god of games. He was never a worship god or even a very well-known one. He toyed with mortals in cruel ways, but if they won, the rewards were always vast. Cast out by Xerxes for trying to win the heart of Mendo, now alone in his plane, alone with his riddles.
Okay. Then in that case, that's what I relayed to Aemir.
And I asked him, dead or alive, and he said, return to, cast us out of this plane.
I have no desire to kill you. I desire to play a game.
But others before us have come, and they have not returned.
He simply remains silent for a minute, and then he says, first riddle. Your eyes see, your mind thinks, but not always the truth. What the answer is, that is the way out of getting out of this room. And then he fades away.
Your eyes see, your mind thinks, but that's not always the truth.
Oh, by the way, these are doors.
Man,
worry,
riddles are not
so am
my
I.
thing.
Especially small riddles. The longer they are, the easier they are to figure
As
out.
he thingies out, you hear his voice echo in your mind, and he purely states, if you cannot figure the riddle, purely give in, and I will let you out. However, figure it out, and you will earn a prize.
My brain.
I wanna,
This
Yeah,
is
hit
where
my
you need
weak
5 minds.
Yeah.
I wanna detect magic around us. 19.
Definitely feel magic all around you. Very powerful.
Coming from every direction.
Primarily from the doors.
Can you give us a riddle in written form as a note?
Sure, I can. I will have to grab it from my other note, which I have. Oh, here you go. Yeah, it is in the player's journal momentarily.
I'm
Make
gonna
it
PM
easy.
you the answer.
I don't know. That's kind of. I mean, you can even you can go to Google it and you can find an answer, but I don't want to do that. It's...
Do your best, but I have not taken this one from Google.
I wasn't gonna try and Google it. I had
Nah,
a
me neither.
feeling it. I had a
Yes,
feeling it was a homebrew one. I see. One thinks. Not always the truth. I wanna close my eyes and clear my mind of
Oops.
all thoughts. So I'm not thinking of anything. Just like filling my mind with a black empty space with my eyes closed.
It's freaking difficult.
Now
I know
start
it's
talking to
difficult.
the raven.
You can talk to the raven if you want.
Man, riddles are not my thing, man.
The raven squawks back. I know what you mean, bro. I'm being totally serious. That's what
Yeah.
it says.
Okay, so I can understand the raven. Cool.
No, the raven can understand you.
Ah, but I can't understand him, right?
No, you can. You can speak to him perfectly.
Nice.
Clive,
Mm-hmm.
if you wrote this riddle, don't ever do the riddles again.
Why are they
Alright.
terrible or what?
Clive, did I guess it?
You,
I did, right?
Yeah. I messaged
I
you
guessed it on
beforehand
my-
what it
yeah.
was. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you messaged as I was typing it.
Hmm.
Basically typing at the same time.
Yeah, you
I
you
guessed it on my
basically got
second
it
try.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you guys will be stuck in there for an hour.
Not
Probably.
Okay.
Did
Sure.
you respond to what I said, Clive?
What did you say?
I tried to close my eyes and fill my mind with a blackness. So just fill my mind with black empty space.
Okay.
See what happens. If anything.
Nothing happens.
I need that riddle again. I can't remember what it said.
It's on the journal.
I think I figured it out.
If
Where
you
is it in
Where
the
is the
journal?
journal?
Go
I
on
can
the
find
journal,
it.
go on
Oh.
Doran,
It's in
patron
the
of
character, yeah.
riddles.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Minutes pass and you're all standing there still, feeling very cold, trying to figure it out. And you hear another voice saying, if you give up, purely say. If you want a hint, purely ask.
Do you want a hint, Amen?
No.
Okay. I just want to walk over and open this door, see what happens.
Finally, you open the door and you see before you a wall. You open the door and you see a wall pointing at an angle right there,
So, like the corner of a square room.
like the corner of a square room.
Okay. I walk in.
You're now standing there looking at the wall.
Okay. I walk back. Nothing in there.
Jesus. No one can figure that.
I'm
Sure.
telling you, I'm terrible.
Should I transition to the other guys as you trying to figure that shit
Yeah.
out?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, at least we try to see in each room if you can find some clues. I don't know.
You want to open
you
each door and keep looking?
Yeah.
Alright, splendid. Good to hear.
It's going to be the same in each door.
Yeah, but I need to confirm that, so we have a basis. Sure. Whisper time. Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Yeah, you can go to the others and let them roleplay for now.
Alrighty, splendid. Okay, so an hour's ride. They, you know, Theo's like, you know, pulls them aside. And goes over here. And now, imagine yourselves on horses right now. I'll add them one if you were ever to mount off.
No, my character is not gonna mount off. So
I
don't
was
worry
just
about
saying
him.
if, but yeah, okay. So you are here.
So yeah, she brought them off, but she's not going to say anything as she sort of walks her horse over to one of the trees over here.
Okay.
So, can I move
I will,
that?
I will move what?
Yeah, she's going to just moves over there to one of those.
Oh yes, and tie
Trees.
your horse to it. Splendid.
Yeah, get off and tie your horse.
By the way, if they
That
ever
horse is
get
white.
it correct, I will have to transition back.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's fine.
But yeah, you tie your horse right there.
And her horse is white, just a note, but hey. Okay.
I keep changing
So-
it. Shut up.
I know. I'm just pointing out to everyone else, not you. Anyway, she's gonna get off and she's just gonna sort of stand there and wait to see what you guys do.
Are you getting off?
Yeah, she got off and she stands next to it.
Oh, I know the answer. Well, I think I know the
Private
answer.
message me, mate.
What are we doing here?
You still over there? She
Hang on, I
doesn't
didn't
say
open
anything.
my thing. Where am I? There. Well, I wrote down here with you.
She looks to you and says, "We're dealing with something," and sort of walks over here in this direction. She has left her belongings most of her belongings with the horse.
Trevor also gets off the horse, leaving it here.
Ooh, whatever happened to not going off the horse? I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'll get off my horse as well then.
There you go. I will stick that there.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna leave my stuff, except a couple of.
My horse is black.
Oh,
Well, I'll
shit.
leave my backpack on the horse.
Stop the horses. Yeah. Anyway, so when Tennant gets off, she'll say, "We have something to deal with," specifically to
Ah, what is that?
I told you once, never again.
Yes, I remember that.
And so, we settle this. She starts drawing her spike to change. She'll step back, and she'll look to River and say, "Yeah." She'll look to River, and then she'll look to River. And so like waiting for her to move the other way.
Excuse me, I'm a bit confused. Are you two gonna fight now?
Preferably not to the death, but accidents can happen.
I will drop my backpack. I will drop both of my short swords. I'll take off all my clothes except my leather armor. I'll just rip it out there, you know, so you can see all the fur.
Yes! We got it. We're going back.
Yeah,
You're going back.
I knew it was fucking Mirage. It was a lie. Anyway. Fuck.
Splendid.
Good job.
Splendid. Can you bring us back to where it is? Because I'm zoomed in a long way.
Don't worry, I am
it's a
opening
different area.
a different map, yes.
Yeah, that's why. Oh, wait. There's nothing here. It's even smaller. So.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
guys. Which door was it, by the way? Oh, the right one?
Any door.
Oh, any door. Okay.
The moment you... Do you want to pick which one you walked through?
Nah, fuck. Does it matter?
I'll just say you walked through the door at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you walk through the wall. And as you walk through it, you sort of... Everything, you know, bright light comes up, and then you see snow. And then you hear the crunching of your footsteps as you're walking in it. And you can see, definitely embedded into the ground, are these footsteps that are already there.
Can I see Garion behind me?
I'm sort of grabbing Garion right now. There he is.
Do I see him walk through the wall?
You see him walk through the wall. And then as you turn
I
around, you
will
notice
follow him.
every single wall has now disappeared.
Right.
And I will quickly... You hear an echo throughout the rooms. Go, very good. For children, nice little warm-up. Now, think on this one, for all answers are wrong. A rainbow might come from the north, from the south, east, or even west. But one thing is always at the end. What is at the end of a rainbow? If you think you know it, thrust yourself into the spear if you're so sure. If you're right, nothing will be there to feel. If you get it wrong, pain will be what you feel.
Whoa.
Mm.
That was a long one.
Alright, and I will stick it in the chat thing for you, so you can see it.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's,
Thank you.
I'm going to say this already. As you walked nearer to the walls, you can already see that each wall by the spear has written in, embedded into the wall, that one. Not that one, sorry, I was clicking something. You see embedded into the wall, answer is gold, answer is dwarf, answer is nothing, answer is rain. These are all carved into each individual wall, and if you check the journal, you can see which one has which on it.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards, and he says, now, I hasten too early to the next riddle. First, I will answer anything you desire, and if it is in my power, I will grant it, answer it, or anything else. This only applies to the elf, for the elf was the one who solved the riddle.
Of course.
God.
Music.
Jesus Christ.
Do you not know what to ask? You can talk to him and say, ask him this or ask him that. It's whatever you want.
That's true, but If I ask a question, then he will.
No, I mean to
Like-
Garion. If Garion says, "Oh, ask him this. I want to know this," you can if you don't know anything.
Garen, is there something you want to know?
I
Maybe
mean,
your master?
is there nothing that you desire?
I have to think on this. This one is deep. Fuck,
Do you
man.
want me to transition to the other guys as you're trying to think of what to ask him?
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I'll whisper it to you or send you a message.
Yeah. Hold on. I will quickly, because I'm guessing Garen would desire to just randomly go through and check for the next puzzle as you're doing it, and it's quite alright, Jacob. I was just jesting at you.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's the east one. I can't remember.
No, it was the south one. I checked.
Trats.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you keep walking through, you see all these spears on each wall, and just these embedded footprints that appear to be walking around. So yeah, that is what you see. I'll quickly transition back to the other ones because you're unsure of what to do. Hopefully the map is sort of like no-ish, yeah, because they're both quite small, so they transition quite swimmingly.
Oh man, I was looking at the footprints, but I don't think they're important.
It's up to you guys.
River is gonna say, "No, if you two guys are gonna fight, I'm gonna go make myself some tea," and he's gonna go off,
Then feel
making
free.
a small fire. Here,
Okay. She'll
because he wants some tea.
Yeah,
look
I was
at-
dropping my items, right? Everything I didn't need to have on me.
so you just dropped everything.
Yeah, except my, if you drew your blade, I wouldn't have
Yeah,
to.
she drew her weapon, yeah.
Alright, I am not taking off my arm blade then.
Okay.
I step down here and I say, "So, even after finding out who your true friends are, not leaving to do some random thing in a mage tower, and actually sticking with you, you still want to do this?"
You must face the consequences of your actions. With luck, I will not kill you, and you will not kill me.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I need to roll initiative.
To battle!
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm randomly throwing River in there because I wanted to be like, okay, now it's River's turn. What are you doing? I'm sipping some tea.
We have exactly the same, guys.
Wow.
We do.
I'll
But I have a
be-
higher modifier than you.
You have a higher modifier.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I will allow you to go first, even though I want him to go first because of a natural 20. However, I've always said the modifier goes
Yeah.
first, so there you go. And River gets a glorious 15. So oddly enough, you guys went into the good timing anyway.
Alright, standing there, I ask, are we having an honorable duel? Or are we using the tricks and treats we've learned?
Says the
Learn.
pugbear. The rogue pugbear. Are we going to have an honourable duel?
and you fight honorably. This is an honorable duel. Your skills are not honorable. Use them.
I'm going to quickly throw it
Your
out there.
the aim is to win.
Oh, it's definitely... Okay, Jacob, I think you're the loud typer. If you would like to mute yourself whilst you
Yeah,
type, that
a bit
way
loud.
Okay.
we can't...
It's not that. It's not bothering me at least.
Oh, no, it's not that. I purely thought people
Yeah,
would...
it's just
yeah.
a little bit loud. Thanks.
Yeah,
Yes, Captain.
It's boss.
So-
I prefer boss.
You say, what did
Yeah,
you say,
boss.
Daniel? Were you gonna
Is,
use skills?
It is an honorable duel, but the aim is to win. Use what you can. Do what you can.
Alright. That being said, I nod at you, and I'll raise up my blade in a ready position. And then I'm gonna charge at you.
Right.
Properly springing at you. I say 13 versus AC.
13 is a miss.
Alright. I step around you as I do that and end up here.
He would be interested in. I mean, shared vested interest.
So, he sort of dashes up with the handspring charge thing. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, she is sort of going to sidestep, but to shift 1 square and slash out of you with a Center of Pursuit. And that is a 19 versus AC.
That's a hit.
And will deal 12 damage.
Oh.
So she draws blood and it's like first blood. And she will lay an oath of enmity upon you for the duel.
You guys can do your own markers. I won't need to do it.
Yep.
All right. Whatever that is, it's a green.
With
Yep.
that in mind,
And roll
however,
with it.
that
What?
will be the pause of the fight.
Oh no! Now you're gonna let us finish it.
Oh no, no. They're the priority, happily enough. I have to transition for them to get an idea of a puzzle. That way they can figure it out whilst watching you guys. At any rate, Aemir says out loud, "How can I defeat Xerxes?" There is a pause for a moment, and then you hear the voice, "Killing a god. Ambitious mortal. You need to somehow go into the realm of immortals and beat them in mortal combat." Not like that, obviously. Assuming you desire to kill him. And that is it. You are now here. You see the spikes, and Garion examines them. They all appear to be identical. The question was, what is at the end of a rainbow? I mean, there was other crap that are hints inside it, but
W.
that is at the end, because it's a letter. You say it out loud, nothing seems to happen.
I know. I was kidding.
Do you want to do it? Damn. So we what impale ourselves on the spear?
That's
Correct?
what he said, yeah.
I go down south and impale myself on the south spear.
You think it is
Nothing.
nothing? Alright. You jump into the spear or impale yourself, and it goes deep into your chest and through the other end. Garion can hear you scream in pain. As you've got a spear through your chest. And you feel like life is slipping away from you. And then you fall. Well, actually, no, you don't fall. You stay on the, inside the spear. And you simply just bow your head, and you appear to have died.
Well, that's nice.
Oh. Everyone's dying. Oh, everyone's
Garion
dying.
rushes down and sees you just sort of head sorrowed into the spear.
I'm gonna run over, pull him off the spear, and try my best to heal him.
You yank him off the spear, and I'll save you the trouble. It is very apparent to you that his body is cold. It went straight through his chest, caught fucking lungs, heart, whatever you want. There's no getting him back. And then you just hear a voice go, "Nothing." Much like the inside of your mind. You failed the riddle. No fear, you will be back. All you have to do is wait for your companion.
What did you say?
Wait.
Oh, it was talking to me, or was it talking to Garion?
He said it out loud.
Right?
Ah.
So I have to make a decision. And I am going to head to the west spear, look really, really, really nervous, and sort of test it with my finger a bit to see how sharp it is.
It's fucking sharp.
Yeah,
Even though
I
it
know.
looks old and worn, it is sharp to the point.
Right. And, I'm not going to get out of here any other way. So he's going to throw himself on the west spear,
As you...
based off
you,
of the footprints that were all leading to it.
Nice.
Holy shit, they were!
Yeah,
I accidentally did that.
Every single footprint is leading to the west one. There's a slight kink in the top right corner where they get mixed up. but
Dude,
I didn't pay attention to that.
Nice, man.
Well done, because I'll say it out of game, that is the correct answer, but I did not notice I did that. And so that is some badass fucking roleplay on your end. I like that.
Oh yeah, I Sherlock Holmes it. I was like, where did these footprints go? They all lead to the West Spear.
Proper,
I had no idea it was the right answer though.
Ignore him for the time being. You sort of leap through it, and then you don't even feel it. You essentially just roll through, and then you fall on the floor here. And you no longer feel cold, and it was quite of a heavy fall. And then you suddenly stand up and look around, and you realise Aemir is right...
The area.
Hmm?
Ping the area.
Oh, I'm sorry. You just have to scroll down.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, if you ever... Yeah, on this one, it's just scroll down, and you'll see the next thing. You sort of stand up with your raven on your shoulder, and you see Aemir there, and suddenly he seems to be blank right now, like a random statue, and then suddenly he snaps back to life, and he suddenly wakes up, realizes where he is. No longer does he feel the pain of death.
I had an out-of-body experience, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Whatever you
Holy
felt,
shit.
it was fucked up. But
Ugh.
yeah. So you're there, and you see before you 2 walls and a very narrow corridor, which I forgot to set up, so I will allow you to see that. Yeah, you see a very narrow corridor. And at the end of that corridor, you see a spear. Once more, dug into the wall. And then you hear a voice that says, "Well done. You managed to figure it out. Or perhaps you were just guessing lucky. What is at the end of the rainbow is the letter W. My apologies for tricking you. I was wondering if you would either guess it right
West!
or...
I get it now!
There you go! Good man.
I get it now. It was totally based off the footprints for me.
I know. That's what I'm saying of luck.
What was the answer of the West?
It was wet. On the west one, it was rain. But if you remember, as he spoke it, he said they might come from the north, from the south, the east, or even west. One thing is always at the end. And that is... He completely tried to fuck with you. And so he says, my apologies for trying to trick you, but it's been a long time, and I desire the joy of a puzzle. Now, you get to answer... excuse me. You get to give me one question, and I'll answer it for you if I can.
What is the current location of the Sorcerer Manus?
He is currently in the dungeon that the great dwarf Gimli made before he died.
That was really shameless, but hey.
Now,
Would I not?
you do not. Now, next question, or puzzle, or riddle, or trap, whatever you desire. This, if you open your... No, fuck that noise. That was a trick, yes, but I get hints I gave. Sorry, reading one part. He says, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is blind from knowledge. Venture through blissfully or die ignorantly. As he says that, in this narrow corridor, these scythes start ripping through the walls and start just like constantly going through the walls into the actual corridor and appear to be at random intervals.
You're right.
So like blades going back and forth, right?
From the walls, they keep
Yeah.
coming from the walls and they appear to be at random intervals.
So this is some kind of Indiana Jones shit, right?
Basically, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Are we going to get a transcript of what he said again?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh fuck my leg.
It's pretty fun. I'm enjoying this.
Hmm. Yeah, yes. Go
I
to the
see.
other guys. I'm guessing
see.
too.
I think I've already figured it out.
Me
I
too.
will wait for you then. What are you going to do, Gorian? Garion.
Right. I'm going to look to Amy and say, do you want to go first or should I?
Go.
Alright. I'm going to walk up to here where I can see the sides. I'm going to close my eyes and just start walking forwards.
Yep. I was thinking the same thing.
As you walk forwards, you just keep going, and you keep going, and then you get to there, and then the scythes suddenly stop, and then you hear a voice said, well done, a simple one, but one that curiosity would have killed you for. Ask question and I will answer it.
You could go to the others while I think of a question.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking I was going to figure this one out so quickly.
Yeah, it was a very simple one. Yeah.
You know,
It helps that in the transcript you
Yeah.
put blind as bold.
I accidentally did that, I know, and I couldn't fucking help. I couldn't undo it as well. I tried, but I couldn't undo it.
Oh, that's.
I was going to say so.
Chopper is back.
Get to the chopper!
Yeah.
No matter.
Nothing.
Different battle right now. It is you guys.
Yes, I roll out in pain. As I get stabbed, you know. And then I'm gonna step in here. And then I'm gonna step away again.
What, an opportunity attack?
Yes.
And she will have to roll that, which is getting my fires. I don't know what my basic attack is. No.
You probably have a certain at will that doesn't ask for any other bonuses, so that would be it.
Yeah, possible.
That is a basic melee attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless you have an at will that would allow you to replace it. Or ranged.
Yeah, +5 here, +5 is correct. I think that is.
Very nice. That was just what I hoped would happen. As you see me step back, you realize I'm not stepping back anyways. I'm still standing there. I made a feint on you,
Thought so.
which allows me to hit with my brutal trick.
That is a hit.
I'm glad these two are fighting. This is exciting.
The thing is, as you sort of dash forward for that attack, she will immediately interrupt. She will dash back and sort of disappear into like brightness, and she can teleport 3 squares. I think you still hit, but she still teleports 3 squares away.
Alright.
It's an immediate interrupt whether you hit or miss. So
Yeah. An immediate interrupt, does that come before or after the attack?
Immediate interrupt becomes before, generally.
yeah, it says an enemy hits or misses you with a melee attack. You teleport 3 squares.
Alright. Yeah, in that case you take 18 damage. You teleport those 3 squares.
Mm.
Yeah, so I basically, you know, it looked like I stepped back and you swung after me and I was so close to you, know, I just stabbed you with the rapier.
Okay, so that is minus 2. She will, so having teleported there, she gets the free shift of 4, so she will sort of run rings around you and slash at you as she runs past. And that will be a attack. Oh, it's a fail.
That's a natural miss.
She is going, oh no, she gets 2 attacks because Oath of Enmity.
Oh,
It's 19.
praise Jesus.
19 is a hit.
Okay, so it's just radiant vengeance, that is 7 damage.
Alright.
And she-
Once more as I get hit. Arrgh.
And she will use.
You do have action points if that's what you were thinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I don't mean to try and tell him, quick, hit him again, but
Yeah.
in case you didn't realise.
It's alright, just we're having a duel.
Yeah. She is she'll take another action because as she's running past him, she basically takes 2 swipes. She will slash at him again. It is 17 or 26. Oh no, I think it's once per round, so it's only 17. No. She can use either one at any time, so it's 26.
Alright,
Jesus, that's
six
OP.
of the hit.
And this blade is sort of glowing, like, brightly, and as it hits you, it explodes in an aura of light. And that is 16 damage.
He's dead.
And you're surrounded by an aura of light.
What's his HP at, right? Oh, no, he went down. Alright, we will transition back to the plane.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I love it. So you are here currently. You asked the question, why did my master go east? He responded out loud, to seek out a portal into a new plane, built by the dwarf who made the fortress in the mountains to see his wife once more.
Getting some backstory on my master now.
The wizard's wife?
The dwarfs. He said built by the dwarf to see his wife once more.
Ah, okay, thank you.
So you could, yeah, depending if you didn't get it. Out of game, I did mean the dwarf's wife. However,
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
That wasn't quite clear.
Oh, my apologies. That is what I meant. Imagine it reordered, so that made sense.
Yeah, so I have no idea why he was seeking the portal, only that he was seeking the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With that in mind, he says, okay, on to another one. Once again, thrust yourself into the spear if you believe you are right. Say it loud, say it proud, and then jump in and hope you are not a fool. The riddle. If I have it, I don't share it. If I share it, I don't have it. What is it? If you don't get this one, I'm appalled, because this one I completely got off the internet.
Oh yeah, I've heard this one before, I think.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Oh,
go to the internet
fuck!
to find it.
Son of a
What?
bitch. Never mind.
Or maybe I don't.
I accidentally put the answer in the journal for you guys.
Praise be to Menace.
But I got rid of it.
A little slow, but I swear. Oh well. And back to the riddle music.
Okay. What do you think, Emma?
Yeah, you can move Aemir.
Oh, I can move you. I was waiting for the riddle to come back on because since some part of it was the riddle, some part was not the riddle. It's easier when I can read it.
It's in the journal now. You have to refresh the journal by closing
okay.
it and opening. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I have a couple of answers. Well, one in particular, which I'm sticking to more. What about you?
Hmm.
Man, you are really bad with riddles.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
No,
totally.
dude, I'm
I have one which I'm willing to try. But I was waiting to see if Emma had any ideas.
No, go for it.
Alright. I'll walk up to the spear. I'm going to take a deep breath. And as I jump into it, I'm going to shout, wealth.
You thrust yourself into the spear. Aemir sees it rip right into your back, and then you scream in pain. And you feel life slipping from you, and then you sort of bow your head down as blood is sort of coming from your back and your chest, and you die. And then you hear the Riddler go, such a pity. I thought he was going to get them all. What of
So
you? Would you like to
Well-
try it?
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna save him. I run over. And I don't know with closed eyes just in case. Should I hit his body?
So you walk over and you grab him and try and take him off.
Yeah, at least I have to take him off. I mean.
Mm.
And you can go over to the other so I can get some time to think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
became-
take the body and then you look at him and it is pretty apparent the dude's dead.
I just searched it. I see. Yes. I'm not going to say anything.
Don't Google search it, dude. Not
Oh.
Jacob, matey. That would suck.
Well, the combat abruptly ends as I fall motionless to the ground with a huge gadong.
Okay. So the sort of the darting beam of light basically that's slashed you or went straight towards you, hit, and you collapse as the sort of light fades. So is he dying? I guess.
He is unconscious, and he would have to do the rolls to see if he
Okay.
can slip out from dying. So, do you want to do that, Tenon?
Yeah,
Depends
she's
on
sort
whose
of.
turn it is.
Yeah,
She
is going,
just attacked you, so now it is River's turn. River sees you fall down.
River, give me a second. God damn it.
Someone was drinking, I guess.
And now we
Yeah.
know who really died.
they
Oh,
all
So if any
die
of you are
from
watching,
me.
we are looking for another person to play D&D with us. If you want to send me a link.
Yeah. The previous player got choked in whatever he was drinking.
Yeah. So we need a replacement for Alex. Preferably like angry characters.
Yeah.
He's great at those. Anyway,
But yeah, are
So-
you there now to speak, Alex?
Yes,
Splendid.
yes, I'm still alive. River looks at the bugbear dropping down and says, yep, I really hope you just didn't kill him.
You hope what?
hope you didn't kill him. I think he said.
No, he wants him to die. Nah, I'm kidding.
No, it was, I really hope you just did not just kill him.
Mm.
Serious? He was serious in the question.
That's for sure.
As you say that, you hear a rustling, and you hear someone laughing, and he goes, "Ha ha ha! Fools! You kill each other before I can even get a taste of it." If Thea turns, she will see an orc standing there, and what appears to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 humans behind him. And he's like, "You may have got that one person I sent for you, that pathetic troll," and he spits on the floor as he says it, "but you will not get these boys." And he points towards you and he's like, "At them." And they rush forward.
Can I get the shot off with my bow?
That would be initiative roll, my friend.
But his initiative is 15.
No problem, I have quick draw, I get +2.
No, it's technically a different encounter, so it's new initiatives. That includes for Tenon, but I will allow that roll to count for your first turn. So Tenon would like to also roll even though you're technically out, because you have to keep rolling for your death saves. So yeah, River gets. You're probably going to be able to strike them first.
Wow, I think he saved, didn't he?
I know, hence why I said I'm allowing that to apply for his one.
Okay, nice.
Alright, these guys are relatively well sped. I forgot which one. Yeah, the rabble probably don't go at all. So yeah, here you are. The River, you see these guys marching up. What do you want to do?
This guy's gonna get twin strike in his face.
Cool.
I fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Oh
fuck
my
up.
god.
That is a
That's
15 and a something else.
Yeah, that's a miss. You tried, you failed. Oh, my apologies.
Okay, I think I have it. But you know. Should I jump?
Private
Should I not
message
jump?
me it if you think you got it. Assuming you also shout it out loud and jump into it. So yeah, you
Of
take
course.
2 shots of them, and it does not succeed. It pretty much bounces off his armor, and he laughs vigorously. And then he bun rushes, as the term is. He's running at he rushes at what's her face, and he strikes at her with his great axe that he has in his hand, even though it looks like a longsword. And he rolls a 17 versus AC.
That is a miss.
Lovely. With that in mind, Tenon rolled and he got a 14, I believe it was, so he is safe. It is now Thea's turn.
Thea is sort of going to, as he sort of strikes at her, she's going to roll backwards, so dash backwards, and that's a shift. And she's going to open her mouth and sort of let out a sort of magical scream that sort of pierces their minds, his mind, the guy in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a 12 versus Will.
That is a hit.
Okay, he takes 12 damage, and this one takes 12 damage as well. So she just rips into his head.
You're fucked up. And which one?
This one.
It is an automatic hit for him?
Yep, automatic hit.
Alright. He dies. The scream makes his head explode. The others look very startled, but they were sort of rushing anyway, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gary, you fucker.
I think it's 4. 1, 6. Yes, so that guy can definitely go, and he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first one, of course, was on his own, and he strikes at you, and he rolled a 13 versus AC, which is, I believe, a miss. Yeah.
She sort of just swings her chain and sort of tries to sort of catch his blade and pull it away from her.
You succeed. You sort of yank it away, and he is now weaponless. And this guy continues.
Well, I wasn't intending to do that, but
ow, no matter. The other one by your side throws at you for a miss, and then the other one, or the one that's just come up to him, tries also, fucks up badly. These rolls suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at you. He's going to attempt to strike you. He rolls a 19. This one does.
That is a hit.
Take an auto 4 damage. 1, 2,
she sort of
3,
just brushes it
4,
off.
5, 6. He is going to look at how you're covered. Look over to River, and he appears like he is about to charge. River, this is now your turn.
I'm gonna use my twin strike first on that guy, and after that, the guy right next to him.
Right.
So it's 13 and a 17.
Alright, 13
on this
and
guy,
a 17. Both miss. Wait a minute. Why did I write 19? 13 and a 17. The second one hits. You shoot him straight in the throat, and you see him gargling as blood is rushing out from it, and he falls and dies.
Good, I use my action point to shoot again.
Sweet.
This time both hit. So 2 more guys die.
So yeah, you shoot this one once again in the face, and he sort of falls down instantly. This one, of course, right behind him, looks down at him, looks up at you, and then for his troubles, he gets an arrow to the chest.
And can I quarry the orc?
No, you must quarry the one closest to you.
Yeah, one of those two.
Ah, fuck it.
He doesn't want to because he knows they're minions. With that in mind, I'll finish off this little campaign, this little session. It is now this guy's turn. He simply stands over this person, spits on the corpse, and shouts, "Useless!" Sends you to the back, move you over. He swings his mighty great axe for a 23.
That is a hit.
You take 5 damage.
She's alive.
Tenon, would you like to do your save? You are okay. Fear, continue.
She is going to shift back one more time and say, and sort of shout at the orc and says, let's see who's useless. And that will be an oath of enmity on him.
Badass.
and she will Radiant Vengeance his face. Ah, that was loud. That was music in my background that I'd have to turn down. Sorry. Oh, that hurt my ears.
I have not changed it at all. If something's changed.
No, it was my music. It was my music.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
Roll for it, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She is going to slash at this guy here. In fact. That is
Wow,
a
lightning.
25. But yeah, 25.
You slashed at him. You got him. And the...
Yeah.
Yes, 25 was at that one. The 15 was against the orc versus...
Wait, what?
Well, you rolled 25 and 15.
Yeah, but that's Oath of an Empty. I just get two rolls against one guy.
Oh, and they're both against the
guy.
orc.
But no, both against this guy.
That one. Okay. That is a hit then.
She gains 4 hit points. So she does the scorpion thing where, you know, she just throws out a chain and it goes into the guy. She pulls the corpse back and it sort of invigorates her.
And out of nowhere you hear,
Chain
"Get
itself.
over here."
Get over here. And she sort of sends a feral grin at the orc. Can I roll Intimidate to sort of scare him off?
You can, but something
Don't
happens.
do that.
You can, but something happens before that.
Ah.
I will quickly transition to the GM info overlay. Throw it in
Aha.
there. Would you like to roll Perception Fear?
30.
What did you roll?
30.
Alright, I won't even bother putting it into the info overlay. You see coming at you.
A friggin' Hydra.
Would you
The
like
fuck is
to
that?
guess what that is?
It is a frickin' unicorn.
It's
I
a
was gonna say.
frickin' unicorn. Here he comes, the safer day. You see
Oh,
it
this will be a
rush.
serious campaign.
It is. You see it rushing in. I know what the fuck I'm doing. With that in mind, Fear, you did your turn. It is now his.
These are crazy.
No. I gonna get you all. He sort of walks over and he attempts to swing his club at you, and he rolls a 19.
That is a hit.
Take 4 damage.
Oh no, I have no temporary hit points.
Cocky bitch. River, your turn. You now see behind it in the distance is a unicorn.
River is gonna move there, first off. No, he's gonna move here. Yeah. The orc is gonna get quarried. If you would be kind enough to do that.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. And he gets dual strike.
Okay, first is a 18-19, which is a hit. Second is a miss. Wait a minute. Checking the wrong thing. Supposed to check the Berserker. Both are hits.
Yeah, that's not good.
What?
18 damage on the orc.
I haven't seen your roll.
Me neither.
Wait,
Both hit. You have to roll the damage and Hunter's Quarry.
yeah, I did roll it.
It hasn't. Oh,
Okay.
oh well, it hasn't come up. It takes 18 damage. Did you say?
Yes.
18. All right. Hopefully, it will come up eventually. No matter. You take 2 very powerful strikes to the chest. And he simply just walks over these corpses. As he got shot, he sort of looks at you and starts going towards you. Go away, you stupid corpse. And he sort of wanders over to you and swings his great axe in an attempt to hit you. Oh, there you go. Now it's come up. And he rolls a 14 versus AC.
Nope. It's the magical number is
I don't need to know
17.
that. Tenon, would you be a deer and roll for your life? Ah, you have 2 left. Fear, your turn.
She will again dash to the side And instead of going for this guy, she'll sort of just mislead him, send a sort of a swing and mislead him, and give herself an opening to strike at this orc. And that will be an attack against him. Oh god, I realised I messed up. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a hit, one hit.
Which one are you attacking?
Him.
Oh yes, that is a definite hit.
Yep. Shield that is 14 damage.
14, it says 13.
Yep. Yeah, it's 14 because she gets a bonus from being hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you get 4 temp HP, which is nice, I guess.
With that in mind, he is bloodied. It is now the unicorn. You see the unicorn continually rushing towards the fray of the battle. And this guy is oblivious, wanders over, swings his club once more at you. He rolls a 13.
That is a miss.
River, your turn.